How would you turn around a troubled police department's culture if you were given the responsibility of leadership? In this episode, I'm going to show you how accountable leaders do just that and the first steps that they take. Stay tuned. The Accountability Zone is for you, the values-based leader looking to build and support teams that turn challenges into opportunities. Hi, I'm Sam Silverstein. In each episode, we take a look at the tactics and strategies that enable people and organizations to pivot and gain a sustainable competitive advantage through accountable leadership. Thanks for spending some time with me today. Now, let's get started. In the wake of the tragic death of George Floyd in Minneapolis, there have been so many protests and conversations around some of the challenges that we have in our country with regards to law enforcement. And the question is, how do you turn around the culture? How do you turn around a law enforcement agency? Well, the reality is that there are several things that can be done. But I wanted to engage a good friend of mine, Sheriff Joel Richardson from Randall County in Texas. And actually, Sheriff Richardson is a former presiding officer for the Texas Commission on Law Enforcement. And what he shared with me was that we need to shift from a warrior mentality to a guardian mentality. And when he used those words, it immediately sunk in. And I had this feeling for where he was going to go. Joel went on to say that the guardian mindset uses short-term encounters to build long-term relationships. And that's what accountability is built on top of. It's these long-term relationships. And that the guardian mindset also emphasizes communication over commands. It's all about legitimacy instead of authority. And it's a mindset of patience instead of control. These are things that need to be internalized. It's a way of thinking. And when law enforcement adopts this way of thinking, then what happens is the way of thinking will transform into a way of doing. And that way of doing will be to build relationships in the community that law enforcement officials have sworn to protect and to serve. The idea, though, is to change a culture in an organization. We change our way of thinking. It's true in law enforcement, but it's true in any organization. What is your current way of thinking, and how is that serving you? And what is the result that you're deriving from that? Many times, organizations try to change what they do because they're not getting the result they want. And so what can we change? How can we do this differently? And the reality is that whatever they change, it ends up going back to what it was over a short period of time. It's only when you change how you think that you will change what you do permanently. The key is to change how you think. And law enforcement is to go from a mindset of being a warrior to a mindset of being a guardian. In your organization, it might be changing your mindset of people are there to do a job rather than people are there to create a better way. And it's about changing the mindset of leadership, of how we see our people. We need to see people not as the problems, but as the solution. As leaders, when we change our mindset, when we start to commit to people as people, we build accountability in ourselves, we inspire accountability in others, and we transform our organizations. If you want to see the complete blog article that I wrote on this topic, just check out the link below. And if you enjoyed this video, share it with other like-minded, values-based leaders. Be sure and subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and click on the bell so you get notification the next time we post a video. I'm Sam Silverstein, reminding you that accountability is the highest form of leadership.